Hi everyone, Craig for Get Out There magazine. It's November in Ontario, and that means it's time for Raid the Hammer. If you're not familiar with Raid the Hammer, it's a three-person orienteering event where teams need to travel together to checkpoints using the maps they received just that morning. We participated in the full raid, which can take between 4 and 7 hours and cover as much as 25 kilometers. There is also a half raid distance if you're less ambitious. We began the day at the finish line at a school in Dundas and were then bussed to the start line in Burlington. All we had to do was make it back to the school. Well, the race just started, and although we have to stay together as a team for most of the race, the start is an exception here with a brief relay called The Forest Awakens.
Don't Get Lost races are always built in sections pulled together by a theme. Did you catch the Star Wars reference on that first section? And you can always count on a lot of trail running and even more off-trail running. Today's race got tough early, forcing us to locate checkpoints back and forth along the valley surrounding Grindstone Creek and Waterdown.
Whoa!
It was called the Halfpipe. It was about 60 meters up each side, but despite the screams from my hamstrings, skateboards and BMX bikes would have been no help here.
Okay, we're 6 checkpoints into the race, and we're in something called the Halfpipe.
We're actually checkpoint 5.
Oh, it's only checkpoint 5. It's called the Halfpipe, and we're up and down this huge valley.
We just climbed up this hill.
It's getting late in the day, and this has definitely been a challenging course. Lots of ups and downs, lots of off trail, and lots of tough navigation. But some beautiful spots.
The navigation today was particularly challenging compared to our experience from last year. And although we had some trouble at some checkpoints, we had a lot of fun and managed to finish just under the 6-hour and 45-minute time limit.
Okay, this final section we have to split up and find some objects on the park. We have to memorize the objects and then bring back the answer to this nice volunteer here.
Let's go!
And like last year, we're waiting for Larry. Larry!
Part of our motivation to get back was the good food we knew was waiting for us. The Johnny Blonde food truck did not disappoint. Strong navigation skills and physical endurance are a necessity for this kind of race. I think I'll be brushing up on my navigation skills in one of the many navigation clinics offered throughout the year. Overall, this was a fun but exhausting day, and Don't Get Lost races are definitely something you should check out if you're up for the challenge.
I stayed up!
I'm Craig for Get Out There magazine. I hope to see you out there sometime soon.
Or you can just walk through the water.